Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vanessa. Today we have a full body sculpting workout on the mat. So I have 3-pound hand weights and I'm also wearing 2-pound wrist weights and ankle weights. When you're ready, let's get started on the mat. Coming down, let's just give ourselves a nice big hug, pulling the knees into the chest and creating a little rock side to side. Let the low back relax. Grabbing onto the knees, circling the legs in the hip sockets. Just waking up the body here, reverse directions. And then hugging one knee into the chest, exhale over into your spine twist. Maybe gazing away towards the legs, soften through the front of the hips. Let the pelvis be nice and heavy. Inhale back to center. And switch sides, grabbing onto the other leg, give it a nice big pull. As you exhale, release over. And stretching into that low back. This one feels so nice, especially if it's morning time. Trying to let the shoulders relax here. And then we'll pull back into center. Keeping that knee into the chest, we'll extend the arms back, leg reach forward, and then exhale, pull right back in. So just starting to gently wake up the abdominals. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull, draw the navel down in towards the spine. And then switching legs, exhale in and reach out. And right away, think about the rib to hip connection, pulling the ribs down towards the hips, so really staying connected in front. Both knees pull into the chest, and then we'll extend both legs out, both arms out. Exhale, pulling in. Feeling the body stretch long from fingertips to toes, and really start to connect the movement in with the breath. We exhale deep in the abdominals. Inhale, stretch out. Let's add the chest lift here, so nose comes between your knees, and then back to our single leg stretch, and we switch and switch. Still giving that hip flexor a nice deep stretch as you pull the knee in. Both knees in, double leg stretch. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, extend. Try to keep the shoulder blades lifted the whole time so the head, neck, and shoulders stay in one place. Inhale, extend. Exhale, one knee pulls in, hundreds. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale. Exhale, pull. If you feel any pressure in your low back, lift the legs a little bit higher so you can keep those abs sinking down towards the mat. Strong pumps through the arms. Feel energy all the way through those fingertips. And again, the head staying nice and stable here, finding that strength through the stability in the upper body. Exhale, knee pulls in. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, knee pulls in, really creating heat in the body here. Last one, lowering all the way down. Give your head a little break, and then we will rock and roll up and over, make our way onto all fours. So coming right back into the middle of your mat. Nice deep breaths into our cat-cow. Let the front of the body really stretch here, and then exhale, curl. Think lengthening the back of the body. So stretching out those abs, we just got warmed up. Tucking the toes, find your downward facing dog. We'll just pedal out the feet here. Bringing the focus into the backs of the legs, the ankles, balls of the feet, toes. And then we'll drive both heels down. Inhale, come forward into your tabletop. Hover, exhale up and back. Shoulders come right over the wrists. Keeping the spine nice and long. Exhale up. Inhale, tap. Next one, we'll hold the hover and just little lifts. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Think about the belly button pulling away from the waistband of your pants. Holding the hover, reaching the legs out long into your plank, and then bring it right back in. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Keep those shoulders pulling forward. And last one, we exhale back up into our dog. Shift forward, snake through that spine, find your plank. Longer body here. Exhale, lift the tailbone up. Inhale, shift forward, long through the crown of the head. For 3. For 2. Beautiful. Last one. Hold the plank. Opening the legs out to the side and alternate. Keep the hips really stable here. Keep reaching forward with the upper body. Backs of the legs stay long. Hip points reaching towards the mat. And exhale up and back. Drawing one knee in, scoop the belly, and we'll just lower that knee right down into our glute work. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop and curl nose to knee. Lift and lower. Belly pulls you up. Really feel those low abs. Lift so the hips can lift high. And you want to think cat pose in the spine. Strong through the arms so we're not sinking down through the chest. Try to take a little of that pressure off the wrists here. Last one. Hold the lift and we start to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift, pivoting right into our side kneeling, opening up. Lower the hips. Exhale, kick. Nice big side plank and kick it out. 3 and reach. 4 and reach. You can always modify onto the forearm if you need. Try to tap the hip to the mat each time. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one, holding the lift. Pulse that leg a little bit higher. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Straight into clamshells. Keep that side plank lifting and lowering. Tapping the hip to the mat each time. Work your way all the way down, squeeze up, really finding the oblique here. Again, if you need to modify, you can always take this onto your forearm. Keeping the shoulders back and down. We're going to lower the hips. Find your forearm if you're not there and just pulse that clam open. Squeezing from the back of the thigh. Keep the hips as stacked as you can. We're going to add a little combo. Extend the legs straight forward and lower. So it's lift, extend, bend, and lower. You want to think about kicking that toe right in line with the belly button. Keep reaching that top hip forward. And aiming for hip height, maybe an inch higher. Keep drawing the bottom shoulder blade down the back. Really nice, open, lifted posture. Next one, hold it out. Start to pulse that leg up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep reaching forward. 7, 8, 9. Last one, hold the lift. A little smaller, a little higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo, I felt that. We're going right into our side crunches, lowering down. Let the leg relax and reaching that top arm down. Try to get the bottom shoulder blade up off the mat. Exhale to lift. Square the chest towards the ceiling. Keep it going. For 6, 4, 3, 2. Top leg extends. Bottom arm reaches. Keep pulsing. 10. Focus on that bottom shoulder lifting. And we're going to keep same arm and leg reaching. Take it onto your back. 10 more pulses here. So you're reaching hand to opposite foot. And then get ready. We're going to hold that twisted lift as the other leg lowers, lifts. So keeping that abdominal engagement. Both shoulder blades are lifting. Reaching opposite leg super long, keeping the pelvis as neutral as you can. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Next time, hold the scissor shape. Grab onto the leg, feel that stretch through the hamstrings as we scissor the leg for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hug both knees into your chest and create a little bit of rock up and down. This should feel nice. We'll come back up and over onto all fours. And guess what? We're taking this whole thing into the other side. So we're going back into our downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet for a moment. Get situated. Recenter yourself. When you're ready, come back forward. Find your plank. Drawing your opposite knee in towards your nose. Scooping around the belly. Lower down. And we kick the leg up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Stay strong through the chest so we take the pressure off the wrists, lifting the belly high away from the thigh. Last one. Hold the lift. 10 pulses. For 5, 4, 3, 2, we're keeping the leg high, going right into our side kneeling. Drop the hips and kick it out. 10, 9, 8. Use that bottom oblique and lat to really get the shoulder blade down the back. Nice and open through the chest, reaching through the fingertips, through the toes, all the way, tap the mat. Last one. You have your side clam. Lower and lift, down and up for 8. Keep pulling the belly back towards the spine. 6. 3. Almost there. 2. We're going to take it to our forearm next. Lower the hip and then pulse that clam, opening up the top knee. Little pulse. 10. For 4, 3, 2, into our combo, kicking the leg forward, bend it right back in and lower down. We lift, extend, bend in and lower. Lift, extend, bend in and lower. Think about the toe pulling away from the abs. So those abs are really drawing back behind you. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders, that top elbow reaching up towards the ceiling. Next one, we're going to hold the extension out, lower the toe towards the mat. Lower for 10 and lift. 9, 8, 7, getting that leg as long as you can. For 5, 4. Now last one, hold the lift. It's taller, higher, little tighter, squeeze up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we lower down into our side crunches. Coming all the way down onto the mat, reach for those feet, exhale to lift. For 5, 3, 2, we're going to rotate the chest towards the ceiling. Both hands come behind the head. You have 10 more. Think about that bottom shoulder blade coming off the mat here. So really trying to square the upper body as much as you can towards the ceiling. Top leg, bottom hand, reach for it. Crunch in half. Lift. Pull the belly back towards the spine. We're going to keep that same reach and take it onto our back. And then holding the lift up, opposite leg lifts and lowers. Exhale, pull the belly down. Make sure we're moving the leg in the hip socket, that pelvis stays anchored. Maximizing the lift in the chest. Don't relax there. Keep curling up. Full body is working here. Almost through this series. Keep reaching long through the toes. Last one, we're going to grab on. You have your scissor switches. Pull, sink the belly down, reach the nose towards the knee. Nice and controlled, that pelvis is anchored down. Take advantage of that stretch of the hamstring. And we're going to move on here. We have a reach, pull through. Both hands come behind the head. Split the legs and pull through. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Opening those legs as wide as you can. Reach through as far as you can. We are really going to burn out the inner thighs here. Holding for pulses, curling up even higher. Keep sinking those abs down. Let the legs reach wide to the side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulsing the legs now. Let the upper body relax. In and out, in and out. Small, really high through those inner thighs. Keep sinking the ribs down. We're flexing the feet. 10 more. And then let's draw those heels all the way together. Point the toes and open. Squeezing in 9. Point and open. 8 and reach. Flex to close, point to open. Keeping the backs of the legs as long as you can. Working that turn out here. So think about the backs of the knees trying to touch as you zip those legs up together towards the ceiling. Holding up at the top, we're going to add a little crisscross and open. Flex, flex, point, open. Crisscross and out. In, and open. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. We start to just crisscross those legs. Nice strong flex through the feet. Maybe start to lower the legs down. Keep them reaching long. Point the toes. Keep crisscrossing over, under. Drawing the abs down. Last set. Maybe you add that chest lift. Curl round up. And we're going to flex and point. Flex, flex, point, point. Flex, flex, point, point. Strong through those inner thighs. We're almost there. Exhale, pull everything in. Let your head relax down. Find a butterfly shape and just let those inner thighs stretch out. Releasing your arms down by your sides, we're going to move right into bridging. So I want you to maintain that butterfly shape. Start to squeeze the glutes up and just pressing down through the outsides of the feet. Keep the chest heavy. Find those glutes here. Pulsing up at the top. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lowering back down. Second set, you're opening your arms wide. 10, lower and lift. Tap the booty each time, squeeze up to the top. Try and let the knees just be heavy here. And then back into our pulses, hold the lift, tiny, opening up through the front of the hips. We have one more set, bringing the hands all the way behind you. Feel that nice stretch in the front body. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and lifting up for 10. Let the shoulders relax, head relax, chest relax. Make it happen in the lower body. Pulsing to finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Gently pulling those knees in. Lengthening the legs long, we're going to take it right into our roll-ups, flowing. Exhale, curl round all the way up. Let this feel good as you dive forward over your thighs. Take that stretch. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay, we're getting there. We're going to come now down into our C-curve abs. So squeezing the legs together, grabbing onto the backs of the thighs, scooping round the abs back, and then inhale, lift up tall. Scooping back. Inhale, lift. And let's stay low this time. We start to pulse out through those abs. Find your seatbelt abdominals, right? You want to imagine you're being pulled from behind. That seatbelt is on super tight, scooping out those low abs. Twisting towards one side. Press the fingertips against the outside of the thigh. Feel that connection so you can deepen the abdominals. Take the tension out of the neck and shoulders. Taking the hands towards the other thigh. Curl back for 8. Last 4. We're going to stay low. Bring it back in towards the center. Extend the arms and swim it out. Switch and switch. Keep sinking those abs back. Finding that C shape in the spine. Last one, both arms are going to reach eye level, extending forward. Little pulses to finish. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, extend the legs and reach all the way over. Whew, I sure did feel that one. Let's open up the legs and just go ahead and stretch forward. Still feeling those inner thighs. Nice deep breath. I'm going to just switch my direction here on the mat and face towards you. We're going to stay in the straddle position. So coming into a tall spine, open the legs as wide as comfortable for you. We're going to get into the obliques a little bit more. So just shifting the ribs side to side, reaching the hands right over towards the toes. Waking up through the obliques, try to keep the pelvis really centered and stable. And then we're going to add a little overarm reach for 5, 4, 3, pulling out of the hip, 2. Last one, let's reach to the other side, hinging over and reaching up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, come back to center, both arms reach overhead and we dip side to side. Elbows are reaching wide. Think about the elbow trying to reach to the knee, maybe even beyond the knee. Keeping the length in the waist. We have 3 more sets. Anchoring the opposite sit bone down. 2. Drawing the navel back in towards the spine. Last one each way. Go, go, go as far over as you can. Now we're going to hold and pulse it out. Clasping the hands, can you get a little bit longer? For 3, 2, last one. Inhale up through center and take it over. Feel that length. Trying to keep the shoulders as stacked as you can. 3, 2, last one, inhale. Whew, driving the legs together. And we're coming all the way onto our belly to on our back. Stroll the shoulder blades down the back. Opposite arm and leg float up off the mat. Really think about length here. The lift will happen. Think about reaching the fingertips and toes to opposite walls. Abs are lifting away from the mat. And those glutes are engaged to protect the low back as well. Last one here. Pausing for a moment. We're going to get ready for our swim. Inhale, lift everything up off the mat. And we start to alternate arm and leg lift. Really stable through the torso, long through the neck. Keep reaching through the fingers and toes. No wobbling around in that pelvis, right? That's the most challenging part. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last inhale. Sweep the hands around, clasp your fingertips together, and lift up, float up, reaching the hands towards the toes. Exhale, release the hands, and come back into your child's pose. Letting your low back relax here. We're gonna keep this moving, burning out the upper body into our tricep push-ups. Inhale, find your modified plank, lowering down, exhale, push back. You can always take this into your full plank if you want a little bit more intensity. Keep the body long and strong, squeeze the elbows in towards the body so we don't wanna flare out. See if you can get the upper arm to really stay tight in towards the side. Sending the tailbone back each time. Strong breath, push the floor away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Last 3. 2, exhale to lift. Last 1, stay strong. Push all the way back. And from your child's pose, we're gonna take it up into our downward facing dog. Walking those hands all the way back to your feet. Forward fold, slowly round up, stack your spine. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Keep moving here. Circling the arms back down, nod your chin to chest, and we're walking straight out into our plank. 3 hand walk, shoulders over your wrists. Coming down to your forearms, we have commandos. It's down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. 2 more. Down, down, up, up. Last one. Pushing back to your hands, walk yourself all the way back towards your feet. Find your forward fold, keep moving. Slowly round up through your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, circle the arms back down. Nod your chin to chest, walk back out. Other hand leads you into plank. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lead with the other forearm. Down, down, up, up. For 3, burning out those shoulders. 2, you can always modify this onto your knees if you need. Last 1, pike it up, walk yourself back. 3 hand walks back to your feet. Forward fold, slowly round up. This time, staying tall. Standing marches. We're into our last cardio push here to finish off class, feeling energized and strong. Stay with me, focus on your breath. Knee pulls up, keep the fingertips reaching towards the ceiling. Nice and tall in the spine, long in the entire body. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly round all the way down. Walk back out to your plank. You have mountain climbers. Just like our standing marches, knees pull up high, keep the spine nice and long. You have 10 sets. Halfway there, pulling up, keep pulling the shoulders forward. Last set, exhale up into your pike. Walk your hands back. Second set, we're rolling up. Circle the arms out and up, adding arms this time, opposite elbow to knee as we pull knee high. Exhale, inhale, lift. Scoot those abs back, nice and strong. Picking up the tempo here. Get the heart rate up a little bit. We are almost done. Let's end this class feeling energized and ready for our day or whatever it is we have next. Last one. Exhale, curl, round down. Finding your plank. This set we're adding a knee tap. Mountain climbers, opposite hand towards thigh. Tap and tap. Again, we have 10 sets here. Keep scooping the abs up, drawing the knee high, reach right for the top of that thigh. Really working hard to maintain the balance here. Last set, then we're gonna run it out. Just run it out as fast as you can. Mountain climbers, pull those knees up high, up and up, up and up. Keep pulling the chest forward. Make it as smooth as you can. Last set, make your way right down onto your forearms. Here we go, dropping down. Tap one knee at a time. Tap and extend. Little knee taps, keep the pelvis really strong. I know those shoulders are burning. You are so close to the finish line. Get a little bit more uncomfortable. Both knees tap, your final 10. This is 8, 7, 6, lengthen back through those heels. Last 4, 3, keep pressing the floor away. And you are there. Nice job. Sink it all the way back. Whew. Awesome work sticking in it. Round up, and you have made it. Great job. Let's grab those hand weights and get right into some kneeling arm work. Nice and tall, we have a wide bicep curl. Glue the upper arm towards the torso, just moving through the forearm. Really think about the front of your arm as you contract that bicep. Inhale to extend. And then we take the arms to a 90-degree bend, reaching out into your wide W. Squeeze the elbows back. You have 10 here. Squeezing through that spine. Really think about opening up your posture. Extending long, arms a little bit wider this second set. Curl and reach. Bringing the arms forward, alternate your hammer curls. Keep the shoulders back and down. Nice and tall and long through your torso. Now let's go ahead and take both of the arms together. We're going to curl, punch forward, bend it in, and lower. Reaching those arms straight out at shoulder height. Keep the abs pulling back and keep the torso really stable here. Building just as much core and posture strength as we are through those arms, right? We always want to think about moving the arms from the back. So everything is connected. This next time we'll hold the arms out, flip the palms up, little circles, right through the corners of the chest. Girls, this is all about our bra line, right? That really hard to get area right in the corner of the chest. Reverse the circle. 5, 4, 3, 2. We tap open and close. Hug a tree. Again, elbows are lifted. Connect into your back and core to open those arms. Shoulders are burning, but call more on your core here. And last one, lowering down. I'm going to pivot parallel so you can see my position here as we work into our triceps. Tricep overhead, reaching the arms down and back. Hinge in the hips and try to get the weights above your hips. Triceps extension, hinging forward and lift. Nice and controlled here. Don't let those weights swing. Control every inch as the hands reach above the hips. This next one, we're going to hold the weights overhead. Give me 10 tricep extensions. Think about squeezing the elbows really tight in towards your ears. For 3. And now we're going to take little pulses. I want you to bring the weights down and just pulse halfway up. 7, 6, 5, elbows tight. 4, 3, 2. Last one, extending up. Pulses up, up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Full extend those arms, sweep back. You have your tricep hinge. Reaching the arms up, we're pulsing straight arms. Palms are facing in and trying to anchor those arms above your hips. You're going to hold the pulse, take the palms up towards the ceiling. Last set, keep the front of the chest nice and wide. Now circling the arms forward into your thigh stretch, circle the arms back into your hip hinge. Palms circle forward and together, hinging back. Palms circle up and hinging forward. Really working the whole body here. Hinging back, circle around. Get those palms above your hips. Last one, hinge back, hold, 90-degree bend in the arms. Pulse those elbows up. Pinky fingers reaching towards the ceiling. Get the elbows tight. Last one, reach back and tricep extensions to finish. You have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me a hold right here. Get those arms high. Hold, hold, hold. Everything squeezing. Final 3, 2, and release. Set those weights down. This is the end. You have made it. Awesome job today. We really worked the entire body. And with those 2-pound wrist weights and 3-pound hand weights, we did a lot of upper body. Go ahead and helicopter the arms out, taking it into your crossbody shoulder stretch and tricep stretch up and over. Other side and up and over. Okay, let's take a few minutes to stretch it out. Come back into your cat-cows here. Maybe just add some circles, letting the head and hip circle. Let this feel good. Stretching through the neck, through the shoulders, lower body. We'll thread through. Exhale, sweeping the arm down. Option to extend the leg long behind you. And if you want to go for a balance challenge here, front arm circles back and around, adding a bind. Maybe back leg extends up. Just we're going wherever you're comfortable today. The focus is on the breath here. Gently lower down, open up, and we'll take it into the other side. Inhale, thread. Exhale, reach all the way through. Option to extend the leg. Maybe front arm binds. And maybe adding that balance. Again, keep the focus on the breath, relaxing any tension. And as you exhale, we'll lower everything back in, circling the arm back up. And let's bring that foot forward and through for our front lunge, letting the hips sink down. Hands will stack onto the front thigh. Take a nice big shoulder circle up and back. Arms reach long, and we'll add a side bend away from the back leg. As you exhale, send the hips back and both hands reach to the outside of the foot, getting into your hamstring stretch. Inhale forward, square it off. Exhale, both hands reach to the inside of the foot. And then from here, we're going to transition into our side lunge. Pivoting both heels forward. Crab walk your way over to the other side. And then carefully finding your other forward lunge. Let the hips sink down. Hands will stack onto the thigh. Let the shoulders roll down the back. Finding that side bend, reaching away from the back leg. Exhale, hips back, stretching to the outside of the foot for your hamstring stretch. Inhale forward, square it off. Exhale back, hands to the inside of the foot. We'll shift forward one more time, and then taking it back into our side lunge. Placing the hands wherever is most beneficial for you. Again, really getting into those inner thighs. We did so much inner thigh work today. We'll find a nice deep plie. So bending both knees. Either forearms or hands can come towards the thighs. Exhale as you twist over one thigh and twisting to the other side. And we'll release back into our forward fold, walking the feet in. Let the feet come right underneath those hips, and we'll lower the hips down, finding our yogi squat. Maybe hands come to prayer, and then gently just make your way onto your mat. What an amazing class today. We really energized the entire body. Take a few breaths to recenter, drawing the hands down through heart center. Be proud of yourself for showing up today. You are so much stronger than you know. Peace and love. Until next time, have the most beautiful day. Thank you.